formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Warner. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Cornerback, defensive motion response option. Tack, zone drops, flip, zone drops, flip, zone drop, zone drop, zone drop, zone drop, zone drops. Coach suggestions. There are 6 formation. Split. There are 7 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 1 SS splits selected.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Boston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Number 3,
Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you...
It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, San Diego State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
It settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you already got a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Blues, there are 7 categories. You have 15 options. FB dive is selected.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Close, error 7, cap, empty. AH wing X. Pa FK sweep screen.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Right.
Gets the back moving. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm.
Entering
No
play call,
pickup
H
at
wing X,
all on
error
that
7,
play.
formation, power
So
I.
many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a
Entering
yard.
play call, play formation, error 8, doubles up, empty quads HG.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's McClain. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Cover 3, Michael
Man, your
0.
goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Spread.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call, Penny, error 7 categories, you have 21 options.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about
Entering
a yard
play
short
call,
of the
coach
first down.
suggestions, error 6.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in fourth and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every
Entering
play.
play call,
That's my quarterback.
formation, coach suggestions, error 6 category, safe man left.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead
Entering
out a
play
little
call,
further.
college dick return.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and
Entering
this drive
play
will
call.
start at the 25.
Pistol, out, shot, pistol, flex, boom. Close, error, inside, QB red ISO.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Warner. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in down the sideline. sharp eye.
Shotgun.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the big fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Bunch quads offset. Crack toss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Inside zone. White trip. M trips HDWK.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Gets it past the marker. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Spread.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Spread.
Quarterback will keep it. Running into the open space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
Entering play call. Split there. Penny. Donald. Option is set. Cover 1. 2 invert hard flat.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Middle 3rd.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Touchdown, San Diego State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet here.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over ULM. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Empty quads HQ.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
There are 2 categories. Penny, there are 7 categories. You have 21 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Spread.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
There are 7 categories.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Scanning the field, it's Emmanuel. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Middle third.
Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Middle third. Spread.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's busted. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got an open man.
Entering play call formation. There are 6 categories. There are 7. Penny. There are 7 categories. You have 21 options. Mike Blitz 0 is selected.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. They'll send the tight end in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Categories. You have 21
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this.
Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row. San Diego Street. AHP. WR. Slot 2, slot 3, slot 1. FS. CP. Fresno State. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering play call. Coach suggests safe man left.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Doubles off. Empty quasi. Drive. Inside crosses.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Warner. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
Right.
Trying to get the corner. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Formation.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Middle third.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice
Entering
game.
play call, Penny.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, a lot of space. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be first and goal.
There are 2 corner,
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
There are 7 categories. For me, dollar. Option is set. 3. Cover 1. 2 invert hard flat.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He
Entering
shows you on
play
that
call
play.
formation. Coach suggests safe man left.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Entering play
Quick work on that scoring
return.
drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Set to advance on the football.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Norm, swing back, punch, right rip, empty, AHB slip screen.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Warner. They've got the screen set up. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Hey, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Direct snap.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
There are 7 categories. You have 21 options. Mike Blitz 0 is selected.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play call, college. There are 2 categories. You have 2 options. Onside kick is selected.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick and they get it right back.
Flex bone, close. Inside your triple op. QB red ice. Inside your triple option.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's got him in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short game. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Punch quads open. There are 27 F tack wait white punch quad white doubles white split punch quads. Monster.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down.
Entering play
He
call.
couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
You have 15 options.
And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal.
Selected.
And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
There are 2 categories.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Old Dominion rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Ballard Stadium. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Tight end now in motion. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Entering play call. Penny. There are 7 categories. You have cover. Michael at 0. Middle third. Spread.
He'll take it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's
Entering
brought
play
down
call.
after a nice game.
There are 7 categories.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that
options.
last play, but he made a pretty quick
selected.
decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is
Middle
glad
third.
he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Penny. There are 7
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds the tight end. He is going
Entering
nowhere.
play call.
Stop at the line of
There are
scrimmage.
7 categories. You
I know a
have
lot of people are going to
21
look at that play and
options.
say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't
Selected.
gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line.
Middle
Just
third.
keep that in mind.
Middle third.
Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Entering play
A 3rd down and
call.
short. You know the
There are
quarterback
6
absolutely
categories.
is going to be a part of the run game. The
Information.
defense
There
was
are
not
6
full, flew
categories.
up,
There are 7
made the tackle, Stick that fist in the air. Fourth down coming.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
You have 21
and the
options.
Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
You have 21 options. Mike Blitz 0 is selected.
Line gets set. First down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Got his man on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
There are 7 categories.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Entering play call. Stack. Penny.
Fresno State, 3.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Give cushion.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Categories.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Shotgun. Doubles off. And punch quads up. Empty quads trio.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Warner. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Slithers into space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Tackle over. There. Punch quads open.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Fresno State right back to the line. Going to swing it on second down. They'll run the screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Here's the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw again. Takes the easy completion. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Formation. There are 8
And you can tell all eyes on this team. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense.
Right.
They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Split there. Oh, Penny.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call, Penny. There are 7 categories. You have 21 options. Mike Blitz 0 is selected.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Middle 3rd.
Back to throw. It's Emmanuel. He's got the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle.
You have 21 options.
The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Napier. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You have 21
and the Aztecs
options.
getting
Mike
set
Blitz
on
0 is
1st and 10.
selected.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Categories. You have 21 options. Mike
It'll be
Blitz
a
0
first
is
down
selected.
from the 49-yard line.
Middle 3rd. Spread.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Entering play
And that
call,
is a
Penny.
nifty
There are
bit of
7
navigation
categories.
to
You
get
have
through
21
that traffic
options.
and get the
Mike
first
Blitz
down.
0 is selected.
Here's this offense
Seam
with a fresh
flat.
set of downs.
Back off. Middle 3rd.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Entering play call, Penny.
In
There are
situations
7
like this,
categories.
offensively,
You
when
have
you've got the
21
lead in the 4th
options.
quarter,
Mike
when you
Blitz
got to
0 is
run the ball,
selected.
you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there,
Middle
ripping
3rd.
off 7 yards.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this
Entering play
senior
call,
defender.
Penny. There
Well,
are
this running back
7
has been the only guy,
categories.
obviously,
You
who's
have
touched the ball
21
these first 2
options.
plays. He's
Mike
looked
Blitz
pretty
0
good. I
is
think it's safe
selected.
to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
The Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd
Middle
down.
3rd. Pass.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. There's a long and storied history of great games between